Hey, so today I wanted to talk a little bit about Grant Cardone's book, How to Create Wealth Investing in Real Estate. Now, when I originally came across Grant a couple years ago, he was talking a lot about multifamily and apartments, and he was just on fire with it. And I was really like, wow, this guy's great, because I was in the industry, and it was very inspiring. A lot of good things he would talk about it, share about it, and I had a great respect for the guy. But eventually I fell off, following him or listening to his stuff, because it was just so rah-rah and just, gung-ho with the sales. But at the time I inquired, does he got anything on real estate? Because I really would love to find out, how he invests in real estate, what's his whole thing. And there was nothing at the time. And about a year ago, I came across the book, this book right here, How to Create Wealth Investing in Real Estate. And they said, we'll ship it to you. You pay for the shipping, we'll send you the book. So I bought the book. I never really read it. And so the other day I was going through my closet and cleaning out stuff, and I came across the book, and I said, And I just look at the back. It's got Cardone Capital. It's got an 800 number in the back. And in the back it's got a couple of deals that Cardone Capital has done, a couple of properties they got. So I figured okay, this is probably just like a sales pitch for Cardone Capital. Is it really a book on how to invest in real estate or how to really create wealth investing in real estate? I said, so let me give this a fair read and share my experience with others. Being somebody who has invested in real estate and has been investing in real estate for over 20 years, what's my take on this thing? So one of the things Grant says in the beginning, he goes, I'm going to show you in this book how to find the deal, how to assess their value, and how to buy the right deal. So I'm like, oh, that's great. That's exactly what I want to know. I want to reaffirm that I'm doing these things. And it's good to learn from somebody who's further ahead than me. Somebody, if I've got I'm not going to say what I got, but if somebody's a billionaire doing this, I can learn from that person, right? So far I've read up to chapter 5, and I still have not found any of these points yet. So hopefully there's still hope, that chapter 6 through 9, maybe he's going to uncover these key points, and I'm going to come back. There's so much here that I couldn't break it all down in one video. So I knew I had to stop and give my first take on it, and then let's see if it changes in the back end of things, and we really get to the key points that I'm interested in, and seeing is this really a book on showing a person, whether they're experienced or inexperienced, like it says in the beginning, how to invest in real estate. And my thoughts just from the beginning of reading this book, that as I was reading the beginning parts, it was in my mind I couldn't see anything, but it was almost like the book discouraged anybody from really being able to invest in real estate. He talks about, he totally downgrades the whole single family thing. So you got to buy into real estate, you got to buy into multifamily, and you got to buy in big. Now that just right there eliminates a lot of people, because not everybody can buy big. Who's going to buy a 16 to 20 unit to start? And then from there, he kind of even shoots those things down. It shoots you really got to buy big. You got to upscale up. And I understand his modus operandi, and I understand his thought process around it. But some of the things, as I was writing and writing in the book and reading it, some things I would just underline or question mark. And then eventually it got so bad that I would just not even question mark them. I would just put LOL next to it, or ha ha ha, because it was just laughable. Some of the stuff that I was reading in the book just made no sense. And like here, I put Dumb and Dumber. This is nonsense. This is crazy over here. And such crap I'm writing on this thing. And by the time I finished chapter 4, I'm like, oh my God, this is just mental fuckery. This is just to take somebody, discourage them, confuse the heck out of them. If they were new and they really believe in what he's saying, you're gonna be at the end, and you're just gonna be like, yo, this is too much. I can't do it. Here's my money, Grant. You invest it for me. And it's almost like it's intentionally misleading people in order to get them to just invest with him and feel like that's the right thing to do, rather than to become a real estate investor. When you're a real estate investor, you invest, it's something you invest in, that you're taking part in. By just handing somebody some money, you're not going to really learn anything. Can it be a good investment, sound investment, better than putting in the bank? Yeah, sure. The banks you put money in the bank, it's basically you're losing money, right? So I'm gonna read the next few chapters and hope to see that there's some kind of, see if this book turns it around. But I want to give one example. Like I'm just saying there's stuff that's in here that's just like doesn't make sense or whatever. What was that page? Right here, page 96 of this thing. Like this, this is like, and I wrote here on my notes, major fuckery. Like this makes no sense to me. I have a buddy who owns 1,000 units of his own. I showed him some of the deals we were buying at Cardone Capital, and he wrote me a check for $1.5 million on the spot. He said, I can't get these bigger deals. And the bigger deals are where the bigger returns are. Big returns are, he says. So to me, that made no sense because like if you're already got 1,000 units, why can't a person with 1,000 units buy big deals? You've already owned big deals if you're only got 1,000 units. So it's just crazy, honestly. But I'm gonna read the rest. I'm gonna force myself to read the rest, to go through it and to see if there's an honest thing. You know, tell me your opinions, tell me your comments. If you've read the book, please, I wanna hear from you, especially if you got real estate experience, you know. And that's it for now. Let's take this up soon. Thanks.